The COC summary tab is the final step in the NAP COC minutes tool. This is where we go to kind of accumulate all the information and all the determinations that we need to put into our COC minutes. The goal here is that we are able to capture a complete picture of all the determinations that were made by the county committee regarding any given producer. In theory, when you print this page out, it'll be specific to a single producer, and you would attach it to your COC meeting minutes as an exhibit or just part of your NAP minutes. Again, you're going to have documented up top who the producer is that we're talking about and the program year that we're dealing with. You're going to see this phrase, the COC made and or reaffirmed the following determinations. And for the CCC 471, they took this action, approved it, and then we had this determination date. Again, for the 452, you may not have any information here, but if you had to adjust the T yields for any reason, this field could be populated. Notice of loss actions are all documented here, and down for the application for payment, you again see a bunch of documentation. Now, if you were to try and print out this page, you would see something that doesn't look all that attractive. It's kind of long and it's got a whole bunch of blanks, just it doesn't look great. So what you can do is you can come up to the top of column C and you can filter it to remove any of these hyphens, which is going to really compress your minutes quite a bit. You're only looking at the information that's applicable, and it does show you things that have been approved in the past, so it can be a comprehensive list of all the COC actions and activities. If you had a field that had text that ran long, it ran across multiple lines, the text is going to wrap automatically, but you may on occasion have a formatting error where you can't read the rest of the text that's there. The cells are locked so you can't edit them, but you are able to adjust the height just by double clicking on the lines between these different fields. When you see a compressed gap or a jump in numbers, like here you see 13 and then goes to 15, that just means that there's a field that's being filtered out. So field number 14 doesn't have any data, so we don't have to worry about that one. That's a real quick overview of the COC summary. If you are having trouble with getting it to print the way you want, then go over to page layout. You can switch the orientation between portrait or landscape. You can change your margins. You can also set your print area so that you can limit what information is said, and then if you go to, or what is printed, and then you can go to the print section and you can say, I want to scale this document so that everything fits onto a single page, and then it'll just shrink down your text a little bit, and you can see if it's manageable to read at that size or not, but you have a lot of opportunities there. So if you have any questions, as always, go to the overview section. You can email me with any suggestions you have, any problems, anything like that. I'd be happy to help you out with it. Thanks again. Bye.